Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another week in GTA Online. This week, the Manchez Scout is available for you to purchase on the Warstock website for a small price of $225,000. If you want to use this bike, which you've been arguably using a lot during the Rico heist, which typically ends up in you bashing into a tree, then go and pick it up so you can drive it around Los Santos and bash in those kind of trees. Good times indeed. For your podium vehicle this week, it's going to be the Toreador. I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong, but you know what I mean because I'm showing it on the screen. One of my favorite vehicles in the entire game currently, and definitely my favorite vehicle from the Rico update because oh my, what a great vehicle that is. Definitely worth spinning the wheel for a few times and accidentally losing connection because you got clothing again for the 5th time in a row. I don't judge, it's a great vehicle. For double cash NRP this week, I'm gonna disappoint you a little bit more than usual because there's only double cash NRP in survivals, and that seems to be pretty much it. While survivals are not really a bad thing at all in terms of double cash NRP, it's not really something to really scream home about. But that's okay, you can still enjoy some wonderful discounts. For discounts this week, there is 25% off the Kasatka upgrades, which is the solar station, the guided missile, as well as the moonpool vehicles, which is the Sparrow and the Avisa, as well as the weapon workshop. Also 40% off the Buzzard and the Reaper, and 30% off the Coquette D10. And for the Trime is the same as last week, which is 35% off the patrol boat and the Longfin, as well as a free $200,000 just simply given to you, and a free sonar station 2 for your submarine. If you're not familiar with Twitch Prime yet and you want to know more about it, there's a video for that in the top right of your screen. And if you already are an active Twitch Prime member and you're not yet subscribed to any favorite streamers on Twitch, by all means feel free to consider me by clicking the link in the description down below. And if you want my personal advice on discounts this week, personally I'd say if you don't already own a Sparrow, then it's definitely worth investing into, because a Sparrow is a very useful vehicle inside of your submarine if you're someone who actively does the Rico heist. I personally prefer it much over hassling with your Repressor Mark II and hoping it doesn't balance off the submarine. So for that reason, it is definitely worth investing into if you haven't done so yet. The Coquette D10 is among the faster, top speed kind of sports cars in the game. So if you're looking for something like that, as well as a bit of a different kind of driving experience with that, I mean, it can be a little bit of a challenge and a handful to drive, then it's worth picking up too. If you don't already own a Buzzard, then what are you doing, I suppose? Always worth picking up if you don't already own one. You can always spawn one from your CEO menu, and it's always a very handy thing to have regardless. The Reaper, if you're looking for something different to drive and you haven't driven anything that is a little bit on the slower side but can still be fun to drive, then sure, you can pick it up if you want to. And the pre-race for this week is going to be Art to Art, Luck to Motorcycles. For this one, you want to be using either the Baddie 801 or the Shitoro. And for time trials this week, the regular time trial will be Route 68 and the RC time trial will be Cemetery. And as always, a quick and easy $100,000 for each of them if you manage to beat them. And if you need some help with them, I'll be uploading a guide for them later today. So make sure to stay tuned to the channel for that. But with all that said and with all that done, that was it for this week. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave it a like, subscribe for more. And if you like what you see on the channel, make sure to become a member like Ripstakes, Chloe, Garus, and Dr. Strange Love. Join them by clicking the join button down below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.